Hi, my book review today is on this book here, Why Me by Alex Howard. This is the updated edition. It's on Amazon between about £6 and £12. Now I have had ME for 12 years and currently severe and bedridden. I never believed anyone could recover from this illness, ever. And I never met anyone who had recovered or believed anybody's recovery stories. I just thought anyone who had recovered had never had ME in the first place, or they had had it extremely mildly. Now that's until I came across Alex and his team. Now this isn't a book on how to get well from ME, but a book of one man's 7-year battle from severe illness to complete recovery. And Alex had the real deal. I mean, if you read this book, you'll be in no doubt of how ill he was. You'll recognise the symptoms if you've got ME yourself. And you'll recognise the frustration and lack of understanding from others, and the despair of the fact that there's so little help available. Now, I mean, it's not Charles Dickens, but it's a very engaging read. It's easy to read for ME brains. It's even got a few little pictures in it. Look, there's Alex there as a little boy. Look, can you see that? There. I'll just read a little bit from what Alex says about the book himself. He says, "This is a book about me and my journey, and not an attempt to win writing awards or popular acclaim. And as such, it has only felt genuine to share what has come from within me in the direct style that it has come. I've bared every inch of my soul and not held back an ounce of my emotion." It's good. It's I like it. I think it's a inspirational read. Now, basically, Alex discovered that he couldn't just sit and wait for someone else to cure him, as they'd be there forever. So he took into his own hands to find out what worked and what didn't work and why it didn't work. And he developed an attitude of things that worked and things to learn from, rather than things that failed. Now, he's since set up a clinic. I mean, the main book is about Alex's recovery journey, but he has set up a clinic, which is a section at the back about that, resource section. And he has set up this clinic in London, run by others who have completely recovered from ME, and he has dedicated his life to helping ME sufferers. And over the past 9 years the clinic's been running, they've treated over 5,000 people around the world, using each patient as a potential learning tool, which is very different from my experience of NHS. And Alex's clinic totally recognised this as a physical illness, and they've cherry-picked the best of treatments and put together an approach, recognising that each person's ME is totally individual, and it's an approach from all different angles, and I actually think they have ME sussed. Now, Alex isn't cashing in on ME, not at all, and this book doesn't plug the clinic. I mean, they're all very sincere at the clinic. Alex is sincere, he seems a nice guy, and it's a very inspirational, helpful read. It's got a section at the back as well. This is a paper they produced, and also some interviews that he's done about nutrition, about psychology. And don't let that word psychology get your hackles up, as there's always an emotional side to every illness due to the impact on our lives, despite this being a physical condition. But give it a read. It is an interesting book, and one of the interviews at least is on YouTube, so you can watch that if you like. So I hope this helps, and just see what you think. Bye then.